Everyone comes from somewhere, but tracing your heritage to decades past isn't always easy. Two Western New York filmmakers have taken this challenge on and did just that. They're out with a new film called Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. It's a locally produced film that traces the harsh struggles that many Italian immigrants faced when they came here to Western New York. And thanks for being with us today, Joey Giambra and Joe DeLeo. It was nice to meet a couple other Italians.
Thank you. Good meeting you.
But we're hearing so much buzz about this film locally. Where did you get the idea to do it, and how has the reception been so far?
The reception has been very, very exceptional. And Joe and myself and two other fellows, Mike Giambardo and Ken Ginguecco, our cameraman, did a movie 6 years ago called La Terra Promessa. And that was successful. And we followed it up with Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And there is quite a demand for tickets. Really, it's surprising. Well, not surprising. We're fortunate to have it so well received.
It's a really vibrant community here in Western New York. I mean, we see every day here on Winging It Buffalo Style the amount of Italian restaurants and chefs and, you know, these popular places that are handing out recipes each day. I mean, you can even see it in there. But a lot of the stories in this film focus on when people came around the Great Depression era. Yeah, and what do you think that that's meant for our Italian heritage now?
Well, we consider ourselves the last generation that can relate to those immigrants that came to this country from Sicily or Italy many years ago. We were raised in those ethnic-style neighborhoods where there were butcher shops and chicken markets and shoemakers on every other corner. And we don't want to lose those memories. So what we did is the original movie La Terra Promessa, as Joey mentioned, began with the immigrants that came to this country in the early part of the century. This movie now, Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow, takes us from 1939, towards the end of the Depression, through World War II, the servicemen coming home, the GI Bill of Rights, and making a better life for themselves and their children through education, which brings us to today's Italian Americans, who we don't want them to forget their roots.
And like we said, it is about the struggle. These things, they came here for a better life, but sometimes they didn't always find a better life here. But like you said, you had to work hard for it. And do you find that the film has an uplifting message at the end? Yeah,
it does, because when these people did come over here, they faced the tremendous problem of not knowing or speaking the language. But once their offsprings learned the language, look what they've become, look what they've done. It's an amazing thing. Had these people spoken English in the 30s and 20s, there'd be more advancement. But in any case, that's what happened.
I certainly don't think Western New York would be the same, like we were saying, without, you know, the strong Italian heritage that we see here. If someone's interested in seeing the film, where and when can they go see it? I know you've already had a couple of screenings, but you have another one coming up. Well,
we have a showing this Thursday at the Birchfield Penny Art Center at Buff State College. It's at the corner of Elmwood and Rockwell Hall. And another showing, when, Joe?
The next showing will be the following Sunday, December 8th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, and if you'd like...
Yeah, the Thursday performance is at 7:30.
Okay, that's great. And can you leave us with any messages in Italian?
Sabenedica.
What's that?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, that's it. Joe and Joey, thanks for coming here today. That show is called Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Really appreciate your time, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to go back out now to